one of our
Play this next tune. I just wanted to tell you a little story. You know, our guitar player, Scott Spearman here, years ago, he was one of those fellows that tried to live off the land for a while. And he was pretty fond of bacon at the time, so he thought he'd try and raise some pigs. And it was getting on later in the summer, and he was having a little trouble affording to buy feed for them. I guess the price of pork bellies was down or something. But anyway, I was talking to him and I said, well, Scott, don't you have an old apple orchard out there on your place? I mean, couldn't you feed apples to the pigs? And Scott says, well, yeah, I guess I could try that. So a couple weeks later, I went out there to check on him, and sure enough, he'd turned the pigs out into the apple orchard. But it was the strangest thing. He had a step ladder set up underneath one of those apple trees. And I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw what he was doing. He would pick up a pig, he'd climb up the step ladder, and he'd hold the pig up to the apples, and the pig would munch the apples, then he'd carry it back down, he'd pick up the next one, back up the step ladder. I went out there and I said, well, gosh, Scott, I'm just delighted that you took my suggestion to feed the apples to the pigs, but, I mean, wouldn't it be a lot faster if you like shook the apples out of the trees and let the pigs eat them off the ground? And Scott thought for a minute. He said, well, yeah, it'd be faster, but what's time to a pig?
and that's why we like Scott in the band.
So this next tune we want to dedicate to Scott. It's called Shove the Pig's Foot a Little Bit Further into the Fire.